Good evening, friends. This is GV Shivakumar again. Thanks for the continuous support and thanks for watching my videos. Now, actually, yesterday, we are seeing the big data. What is big data, and whether it is good or not, and its applications. Right? Actually, yesterday we saw the big data application in automobile industry. So how the data are stored, how the data are controlled and processed, and then how they are analyzed. So how the data can be clustered. I can say actually the big within the big data we have different partitions. The data can be stored in different partitions or classified, and that is called a clustering of data, right? So to see most frequent or very high importance, or less frequent or less important, so medium important, like that actually we are classifying the data into into different types based on its characteristics, usage, importance, applications, and everything. So now actually today, and also we saw the five different V's, right? Actually, so velocity, veracity, value. All these things. I can say. Um, I can say actually the how the big data can be organized in the automobile industry to capture the data on the traffic, and its entire applications about the say to collect the data of a customer from the vendor point or supplier point, or actually the supply data to the customer. So every data can be easily stored, controlled, processed, and analyzed, and then actually it can be drilled down. Actually, whenever you need a report, you can able to take down the report of particular in particular field of information. So likewise, actually, big data can be used in I can say in life sciences or medical field, pharma companies, right? So because of its extensive handling of data, so I already told trillions and trillions of data, and in big data, every or say the data can be in tera or more than that byte can be easily stored in the cloud storage, and whenever actually is required, say actually this pharma or life science or healthcare industries can take the data, pull the data from that, and then use it for their applications. Say in case of pharma industries, say for example, actually they like to take say in case of say for example, they are manufacturing some heart related disease. For that actually they are preparing medicines in pharma companies. So they are analyzing in a particular region or a city or a country. So where actually say like US or India, there are many people working in IT, and everybody is working on stress without relaxation. They are working more, so that causes definitely a mind tension. The mind tension will will result away to the stress, and then actually one fine day they will become they will get lot of heart disease or kidney failures, all these things, sleepless disease. So this forms a important criteria. So to do analysis and research on particular region, how many heart patients are there, in what, whether they are in what age, say in the range of 30s or 40s or 50s or 60s, and then actually whether they are gents or ladies. So what kind of work they are doing in a regular day, how many hours they are sleeping, how many hours they are working physically, how much amount they are, how much quantity of food they are consuming, how much water they are consuming per day. So all these data can be easily monitored, and so actually they can whether this particular based on the analysis they can identify whether these people can be are prone to heart related disease or kidney related disease or stress related disease. So based on that actually I mean, they can able to prepare medicine for the particular community of people or particular city of people. So where the more IT is concentrated and more stress is involved in that, right? See, normally, actually, nowadays, actually, many people are suffering sleepless problem and then tension, all this depression. We have many, I mean, before 20 to 30 years, we never know about the word called depression, all these things. But nowadays, it is a common. Even my daughter is saying actually she is getting depression on reading and everything. So now it's a common term in the minds of the people. So these are the inputs where big data is pulling the data. So how it is doing is actually they are say using the IoT sensors and everything, right? Actually they can, I mean they will monitor the activities of the person. Say actually for example we have BP monitors, sugar monitors, and then tension, measuring the tension. Say how much time they are walking, how much calories are there, the particular persons are spending per day, how much calories are burned. And say I can say even actually even I mean we have instruments to measure how much percentage of water content in the body, everything, sweat and everything. So this instrument IoTs actually give the inputs to the big data to store in it. So without big data, there is no need for IoT, because where you are using the IoT means in smartwatches or smart equipments. So that is closely related to everyone's individual life, right? Everyone is wearing, I mean, smartwatches. In that we have BP monitors, sugar monitors, and then we have odometers, calorimeters, and then actually pulse rate meters, heart measuring hearts and everything, even actually there are advanced instruments where measuring the how much quantity of urine is I mean coming from the one man's I mean at a particular time. So in the morning or evening or afternoon, actually how much quantity is I mean the urine is I mean how much quantity of urine is passing. So all these actually readings can be stored or monitored by the IoT, Internet of Things equipment, sensors, all these things, and then that will be passed to the big data, where big data classifies or segregates the data based on the some values. So so important here is how much, what is the rate of speed where which the data is sent from the sensors or whatever field equipments to the big data storage. And that will help for the Hadoop technology or Hadoop platform to process the particular data and send to analysis for the big data analytics tool, right? So these are the important thing actually. And one more thing, I'm not going to very deep into the, I can say the big data clusters or something. So not a technical term. I am just giving the functionality overview where the pharma industry is operating, life sciences, and all these companies are working. Right, they will continuously watching the patients, so which are prone to particular disease. Say if the particular region users are using more masala items or more, actually I can say spicy items, whether they are prone to the cancer or ulcer kind of diseases, right? So based on that, these corporate companies, I mean, not, I'm saying not corporate hospital, it's a corporate company. So actually they are because actually I mean most of the hospitals, right? Actually I'm not saying each and every hospital, but in general actually most of this corporate big hospitals, right? They will treat the I mean they will behave like a corporate office, and so they won't give importance to the patients and everybody. So whenever a new patient is coming, they will do entire body checkup and everything, and then actually those their data will be stored in their service that is managed by the, I mean or a cloud server, cloud system storage, where actually all the patient data can be monitored, and it will be passed to all the corporate linked corporate hospitals. They are calling linking between the corporate hospitals, where all the data can be I mean transparent to the all the hospitals, the linked hospitals, so called linked hospital, And say for example they have also have the data of patients, say heart patients or a or kind of kidney dialysis patients. So where they require any organ transfer, then immediately they will actually use these persons actually. They will approach a particular person, are you willing to do organ transfer or something like that. So if they are ready to do that, they can do organ transfer and everything. So, but important thing is actually the government regulation as per the organ transfer policy of government. So, which patient who is registering first will get the particular transplant organ. But actually in corporate actually hospitals, right, actually they will they will for the higher cost they will sell the organ and then getting more profit, but they are paying very less amount to the patient or a person who is donating their organs, right. So that will happen actually. So actually all these are the negative effects or negative effects on the implementation of big data in the I can say healthcare or life science industries and everything, or hospitals. I can say hospital, not life, even not even life science or pharma. So it is pure related to hospitals, right? So so this is about actually one people ask me actually what is the negative side of big data means. We can say the data is very and transparent to other corporate networks in the hospitals, so they can do whatever they like to the particular person. Say they are looking for a person's heart or liver or something with some specific blood group. So they if the they will test entire they will do entire checkup for the particular outpatient. The person admitting in outpatient ward. So they will be taken all the complete tests and all the their health history will be monitored and recorded in the big data. Whenever required, they can able to trend and drill down the report and then make anything to the particular outpatient and then take the organs and sell it to the insider patient. So or the patient in other hospitals, but he's a latecomer. So even for a latecomer, if the person is ready to pay huge amount of money whenever require, whatever the corporate hospitals are demanding, so they are ready to pay. These are the side effects, or actually I can say as per yesterday's saying. So you can all the the corporate will can able to look into the one person's personal life, health. See, in the sense actually, this IoTs, and then actually after sensing the data, it will give alerts to the doctors, and then again actually it will give the data to the big data storage, and then which is monitored by the big corporate hospitals. I already told that is really a dangerous point, right? Actually, so once personal health issues or is very very personal things, right, related to habits. So everything will be monitored, and also actually say for example doctors plan that actually say the particular person whether he is alcoholic or taking very frequent coffee. So all they say, for example, if a person is moving out of the house for taking alcohol or drinks or for coffee, when is going to say the particular hotel, or within the house when he is taking some food, or whether it is a health related hazard or something which affects the health. So from the medical point it is okay, but actually from the monitoring point and one person's privacy, right? So that will one privacy space. So that will be a showcase to each and everyone. So there is a chance for actually, any side effects, in the sense not in the medical thing, but in his personal life there will be a lot of dangers actually. So I can say actually I'm hearing a lot of negative informations in the media, in the YouTube, and then actually from different persons. Actually, say this privacy will be showcased to everyone. So that will be a really danger for the particular patient. So actually, there will be a chance for hitting him and then making them to faint, or making making them to coma stage, and then yeah, they can take their organ and given to the persons who are suffering from the particular disease and everything. So for the money sake, right? Actually, there is a chance for that actually. So this big data and everything will give a chance for that. And so these are the negative effects. Say for example, actually, if you are going to a hospital, a corporate hospital, they will take actually the blood test, BP test, heart test, the urinary test, everything, all the tests. So all your data will be stored in their server. So that is again actually managed by the big data, and then actually this will be shared to. Actually there is a chance for that actually, because actually now data is a business for each and everyone. Without data, actually there is nothing in the world. Compared to money, now data is more valuable, and actually it will be shared to each other corporate hospitals in the particular city or particular country. So, say for example, a rich person in some other country can come to some particular country and then get an organ transfer. So now we are hearing a lot of these organ transfers taking place, right? Actually, in many of the parts of the country. So these are the problems actually. So actually, you are your particular person when just joining taking the test, right? So they are going for their job sake. Actually, they are taking the test, but that will be in a problem in the future, right? Actually, they are related to health. Or sorry, life related risk can be there actually. So nowadays, actually, we cannot determine know actually what will happen to a particular person. So this is again actually even we can say it is a, corporate. It's a corporate, secured world, but actually we cannot say like olden days. Actually, we cannot predict anything in coming future. So these are the problems of digitalization or automation or technology trends and everything, right? So now actually the personal security is a big challenge for each and everyone. So you are being monitored like that actually in many English movies, right? You are being monitored like that actually they will tell. So that is actually a fact actually. So you are being monitored by the several eyes, that is digital eyes or virtual eyes. So and then actually given to the large group of audience. So there is a chance for that. Say when you are going to particular hospital or something or checking, then you immediately get your data. Once after collecting the data, that will be shared to the other people, and so actually you will get a frequent advertisement related to the health checkup, a lab, all these things actually, because actually all this your data, whatever you have taken a test in the particular lab of the hospital, will be shared to different people, and then you will get to say please take regular blood test, sugar test, BP test, before first, after first, this company is good, this lab is good, this diagnostic center is good, please take please do exercise properly, please take some kind of physiotherapy kind of thing, so to make you activated. So like that unwanted message will come and you will get bored actually. Why, how we get this medicine, these messages, because all these active all your individual activities are monitored by the sensors that will be given to the big data, and the big data will analyze everything. So that this person will do this one in this particular time. So everything actually without you don't need to explain everything to the particular person. So because actually all your data will be in the hands of the antisocial elements. So if that is a, say if it is getting in a good hand, then it is fine. If it is going to the I can say antisocial elements hand, then actually there will be a problem of risk on the life threat and everything, right? that is a chance for with this modern digitalized world, right? Actually, say IoT sensors, scanners, and then big data storages, all these things, right? That will be, yeah, I mean, results in a problem for the humanity. That is what I'm saying. These hospitals actually, if they are taking in a good way, then it is good for the patient, and if they are having any antisocial activities, then it is or anti-medical activities, we are then actually violating the medical laws of Indian medical associations and everything, then it is a problem for the patient, because till a big incident happened, right? No one knows the particular organization what they are doing, what they will do, all these things actually. So we are seeing in many films and everything, right? So these are the bad effects of I mean big data and everything. So it really kills the personal space of a particular person. So by disposing his status, social status, health status, his mentality, his behavior, everything will be shown open to the big group of audience. So that is a big problem here. So we need to be more caution, right? Actually, say for example, actually, if you are taking blood test in particular area, so your data will be recorded, and say you being a O positive person, actually you are ready to donate to multiple to the particular affected person, then actually your number and everything contacts will be given, and you are being contacted for giving the blood donation, then it is fine. It's a positive thing. But if it is taken to some different organ transfer without your consent, then it is a big problem, right? Actually, there are chances for that. So we need to avoid this kind of problems. So yeah, this is one among the side effects of big data. So they can able to monitor each and every aspect. So this is again a big danger in the health industry, right? So sorry, the hospital. And the good thing is actually, so using the IoT sensors, doctors can able to save the save the life of many patients who needs actually immediate medication or immediate treatment. So if an IoT sensor or any sensor which is IoT based, so it will take the record of data of the patient. Say particular patient is getting an heart attack, or actually the particular person is prone to the heart attack. So this will send the his pulse rate, BP rate, everything, and to the doctors, or heart functioning, everything to the doctor. So the doctors can immediately come and attend the patient's disease and can save them. So there is a positive thing in case of IoT with big data. That is also possible, because big data is processing data at a very high speed. As already told, actually, say if a aged person is there, actually, so he needs some medical tablets, and his medical kit, actually medical box, right? Tablet box is fitted with IoT sensors. If the particular medical or medicine falls below the some level, predetermined level, set safety level, it immediately, the IoT sensor will send that immediately. It will trigger an order to the say medical shop, and they can able to send the tablets, delivery to home, and then actually they can generate e-invoicing, so electronic invoicing, or sending the invoices through mail or message, whatever, WhatsApp, whatever it's applicable is possible for them. So these are the advantages of big data. Introducing big data to the hospital or kind of patient care and monitoring kind of thing. And when you are taking the case of pharma, so they need to manufacture a lot of drugs based on the disease, right? Actually nowadays, actually very new diseases are coming day by day. So they definitely need some medicine to cure the patient. So they need to do a lot of R&D. They are spending, nowadays companies are spending more on the research and development. So the where actually, so they need to do a lot of analysis in the in the among the people. So all the collected data can be stored in the big data cloud server, and then actually whenever required they can able to retrieve the data. That is an important thing. And the life sciences, life saving drugs, right? Say like a cancer or some AIDS or some very chronic disease or critical disease, they need to do a lot of analysis, and among the people or public or the patients who is willing to do that, they undertake the test, can from them actually they can get lot of trillions of data or millions of billions or trillions of data. So all the data can be stored in the big data cloud server. And so due to the actually clustering of data, so the big data will immediately process using the Hadoop technology, and then actually then it is sent to the big data analytics for doing analysis on the saved and clustered data. So these are the importance actually in the case of life-saving drug industry. So which patient is required this particular drug, which patients needs immediate safety operations, life-saving operations. Everything can be monitored using the big data and attached to the IoT. And now actually we have pharma, we have seen life sciences, we have seen healthcare. So healthcare industry actually where automation is much more important, right? Entire actually patient's healthcare is more important. So even we have hospital management, healthcare management, where MBA, where specialization in MBA is also there. So actually, they are the people who manages the entire hospital operations and everybody. They need not to be a doctor. Actually, they can even just an MBA graduate knowing the business administration can manage hospitals in infrastructure and the outside operations and everything. When except the medical technology, right? Actually, so this is possible with all the data can be stored whenever they are entering the data in the system. They can send the data to the big data storage. So whenever required, actually any person can monitor or track the one patient's report or one visitor's report. So that is possible, right? Actually, so whenever the say if any shortage of medicine, immediate replenishment of particular medicine or drugs or say important life-saving drugs can be stored whenever required. They can be easily replenished. So all these kind of important things actually will result with IoT in addition with the big data. So I think actually I can say a lot of say actually say we using the IoT, say how much speed particular person is doing. Say if they crosses the particular speed, say they will be subjected to accident. Say in a particular road actually per day how many accidents happen. So they can immediately inform the particular bike rider or a car driver to initiate to tell them that this is a accident prone area, so please go slow and take careful driving. So this will avoid accident and all the end effects, right? After effects. So these are the applications of big data. So I have given very less data on the technical part because actually I'm not from the big data or IoT or big data analytics or Hadoop technology related person. So, but whatever I'm giving is an overview on the functional details where hospitals are doing. So, so how they are managing, how the inpatient can be treated, how the outpatients can be treated, how the inpatient's records can be monitored, how easily can be transmitted to the doctor's desk, how he can check the report. Say doctors need to check the report of the patient and their progress. I mean every time, right? Actually every 1 hour or something. This will help actually. Patient monitoring system very efficiently. And say some people actually they are suffocating with oxygen lack and so shortage of accident oxygen and everything. At that time the sensor operated with IoT can send the data to the big data systems, and from where actually they can easily monitor the patient thing. And that to say why we are storing the big data means actually next time actually when a doctor sees that they can able to okay this patient is taking this food and taking having condition like that, what are the side effects of the medicine, everything they can be monitored and avoid the I mean in future if any lack of oxygen or any oxygen suffocation happens, actually they can able to prevent that problems to the patients. That is one thing. So the IoT, I mean, sensing through IoT will help to create an alert to the doctor or a attendant or a nurse or some people, medical attendants. So they can able to immediately go and help the particular patients to save them from the dangerous positions or dangerous health conditions. So these are the positive things of IoT as well as big data technology. So other than that, actually, its application is endless. Actually, as already told you, it is used in different fields and line of business or industries. So that is about big data. So thanks for watching my videos. This is GV Shivakumar signing off.